shot him 6 times.
What's going on, horror fanatics? Welcome to
I shot him 6 times.
YouTube Horror Movie Channel. As you know, I'm your host and creator of the channel, Marcus. If you have not done so already, please shoot this video a like. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. As well as if you're a new viewer to this channel, please shoot that subscribe button as well as that notification icon so you get all the latest content updates to the channel. As well as if you'd like to become a member to the channel, shoot over to the channel dashboard, shoot that join button and choose what level membership best works for you. Okay everyone, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about an upcoming horror film that is slated to be released on July 21st of this year, and this film is titled Natty, and it actually has 3 horror icons that is going to be playing in this movie: Bill Moseley, Danielle Harris, and Robert Englund. Now, what really fascinated me and made me want to talk about this movie in this video is not only the fact of the cast. Obviously, we have some iconic names that is going to be playing in this film, but also the man who is behind the director's chair, as Halloween 4 director Dwight H. Little is directing this film. And there's a few reasons why I find this quite fascinating. The biggest reason being that Danielle Harris and Dwight are reuniting for the first time on a film project since Halloween 4. So before I get into why this is significant, at least in my opinion, when it pertains to the Halloween franchise, I do want to talk about Natty for a quick second. After checking out the plot details, as you can see here, it says a small town babysitter and the kids she's watching encounter a serial killer on Halloween Eve. This is actually the plot synopsis summary that is displayed on Google. So after checking out a few of these article piece sites, I actually ran into HalloweenDailyNews.com, and I seen an article there about Natty. And as you can see, the plot details state in their article, early details of the plot, as first reported by Deadline, reveal that the film follows the story of a small town babysitter played by Charlotte Fountain Jardim, who on Halloween Eve, along with her kids, has to survive serial killer Abner Honeywell, who is himself the traumatized son of a B-movie horror legend known as Natty. So after reading the plot synopsis, I decided to do my due diligence and look up the trailer for this film, and it is out there. If you guys have not seen it yet, I have left a link to the trailer here in the description of this video, so definitely go check it out. I'm not going to say too much about it here because I do believe that it kind of does spoil the movie in terms of what I saw in that trailer, in terms of who the killers could be, or killer, whatever, however you want to phrase that. But be that as it may, it definitely does look like a fun time. It looks like it's going to be a good movie. Anytime you get 3 horror icons like Robert Englund, Bill Moseley, and Danielle Harris signed up for a project, it is definitely bound to be some good stuff. So I definitely recommend, at least for the most part, giving this movie a watch, just to see if maybe it is any good or if it's not good. You know, we are all film critics here, so at some point I find that many of us are definitely going to be tuning in to watch Natty for sure. I like the whole fact that it is set around Halloween time. It definitely makes sense given Danielle Harris's history with the Halloween franchise, as well as Dwight H. Little being the director of Halloween 4. This definitely does seem right up his alley. Now, let's move on to talking about both Dwight H. Little and Danielle Harris reuniting after 30 years after doing Halloween 4. And why this is significant, in my opinion, that they are reuniting, that this could possibly be a hint that Dwight H. Little could return to direct another Halloween film that might star Danielle Harris in it. You guys know a lot of Halloween fans in the fandom want to see Danielle Harris reprise her role as Jamie Lloyd. They want to see her get her due diligence, her flowers in the Halloween franchise, given how her character and just overall her as an actress was done in the Halloween 5th installment and Halloween 6. We all know about the contracts dispute, the change in the character's direction, so on and so forth. I don't have to go deep dive into it, but we all know that the Halloween franchise in so many ways kind of did Danielle Harris dirty, but she has always wanted to come back and reprise her iconic role as the niece of Michael Myers, Jamie Lloyd. And I find it quite interesting that Dwight H. Little, who has taken a break from horror movies, I want to even say going back to maybe a couple horror projects that he did after Halloween 4, he decided to go in a direction of focusing more on like action style movies, dramas, and all that. He kind of stayed away from the horror genre for quite some time. So now that he's back, but not only that he's back, he is back working with Danielle Harris for this film, Natty Knocks, in my opinion, is a step in the right direction in case Dwight wants to return to the Halloween franchise with Danielle Harris. I spoke about this in my 6 Ways Back to Haddonfield video months ago about the Danielle Harris character returning as Jamie Lloyd, but not just her returning, that the original writers and directors, Roy B. McElroy, as well as Dwight H. Little himself, could also return to direct another Halloween film, especially if they get the chance to work with Danielle again. And I definitely do think that these two doing this film together is a step in the right direction, especially if Dwight wants to come back to the Halloween franchise. Now he has his main star, his final girl, to come back in on the project with him. And I am so excited that Dwight H. Little is back dipping his toes in the horror genre, and I am keeping my fingers crossed. I am keeping my hands clapped together in prayer, hoping that Dwight H. Little someday down the line within the next couple years will want to reapproach the Halloween franchise and bring Danielle Harris and hopefully Ellie Cornell back with him. But okay, everyone, that is it for this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what are your initial thoughts of Natty Knocks. Do you like the plot synopsis? Is this a movie that you're going to be paying close attention to and end up watching when the film comes out? Or is this something that does not sound too interesting to you and you're going to skip over it and not acknowledge it? As well as let me know what you guys think about Dwight H. Little dipping his toes back into the horror genre, as well as let me know, do you think this could be the paveway to him returning to the Halloween franchise with Danielle Harris a couple years down the line? Once again, this is
I shot him 6 times!
YouTube Horror Movie Channel. I'm your host and creator of the channel, Marcus. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Thank you all for watching.